We're tough kids and we wanted to be something.
It turned into like a rock star thing, you know?
We were treated like kings at places that we went to.
Well, I was on summer vacation for about 20 years.
It was cool to be in the magazines and stuff, but you know, the bottom line was all we wanted to do was skate.
Er stellte die Pioniere des Skateboardens in den Vordergrund seiner Arbeit. Sein Debütfilm schlug ein wie eine Bombe. Dokumentationen dieser Art hatte bisher noch niemand gesehen.
Dogtown, without a doubt, opened doors to my career. It opened doors to the idea that you could make an alternative-style documentary, that you could make a documentary that worked like a rock and roll film with great music.
We were like the first people that were riding these empty swimming pools, and we had no idea what you could do.
It was a little subversive, it was a little messy looking. So Dogtown helped on every possible level. Plus it taught me what I knew as a filmmaker.
In seinem zweiten Film wollte Peralta ein gewagteres Thema angehen. Er blieb im Bereich Extremsport, aber diesmal sollte es um Riesenwellen und Surflegenden gehen.
Surfing's one of America's most colorful little subcultures. But most people who look at surfing, who don't know anything about it, think of guys smoking joints on the beach like sand fleas. They don't realize that the culture is filled with really adventurous, iconoclastic human beings. And there's this rich cultural heritage that is surfing. And I just thought it was a story waiting to be told. And my mission statement was to tell that story and not present surfing as this goofball tribe that Hollywood has always been force-feeding us to believe it is.
Mit einer Mischung aus atemberaubendem Archivmaterial, Fotos und einem mitreißenden Soundtrack beweist Peralta, dass Dokumentarfilme auch superfaule Stubenhocker mitreißen können.
First and foremost, we want the film to really rock. I can't underestimate or overestimate the importance of the music we use. And number one, the last thing you want to do is bore somebody. There's no reason documentaries can't be incredibly entertaining as well as informative. We've been under this illusion for 10 or 20 or 3 decades that documentaries are scholarly. And so when you go to see them, you sit there all proper. You don't have to be that way. You can kick your feet up and hoot and holler and have a great time. And the music that we use in these films allows us to break through that barrier and to cut that loose a little bit. The other aspects is typically in a documentary, when they cut to a photograph, they cut to the photograph and they do this nice, slow, methodical push to the central subject. Well, we took that and went, forget it. We're going to come in this way, this way, this way, and this way, and it's going to be jerky. Because there's no reason it shouldn't be kinetic and get the audience to think differently about it.
Peralta wird seinem Ruf als Kultregisseur von Dokumentarfilmen gerecht und liefert uns eine umfassende und packende Geschichte über das Surfen. Der Streifen ist nicht nur was für Surfliebhaber, sondern bietet auch Strandmuffeln richtig gute Unterhaltung.
When I approach making a film, the number one thing I'm thinking in my mind is, how do I make this film inclusive? How do I take you that may not know anything about surfing and say, you're welcome to come in here. I'm not going to speak in code. I'm not going to insult you by telling you you don't know what this is about. I'm going to open this world up to you in a way that says, come on in. And that's what we try to do. And at the same time, we try to make it with integrity so that the surfers who watch it can go, that's who I am. That's my life. So it's about being inclusive. You want people to feel that it's okay for them to be a part of it and to watch it. Surf movies in general are kind of told this way. Well, if you don't understand it, then too bad for you. But that was not the way we approach this. It's like, if you don't understand it, we're going to explain it to you real clearly, and we're going to have a blast doing it.